Now in today's lecture, we will focus on the product design concept and how product design is done by using CAD softwares, by using CAE, and how it is manufactured by using CAM softwares. So that chart also we are going to in today's lecture. So let's see this slide first of all. So this chart we were discussing in the last lecture. Firstly, in product design concept, we have to focus on the recognition of need. What is the recognition of the need? So in the last lecture, I remember I told you that we have to recognize the need properly, because if you fail here, the whole product design will fail and your product will not be sold in the market. This is the problem. So while doing final year project also, sorry, so whenever you do the project, you should know the need of this project. It is nothing like that we have to concentrate on some complicated design, some complicated mechanisms that will make our project successful. So that is a clear cut wrong perception of the student nowadays. We can make a simple product, simple designs, and we can sell them in the market. So and identify the need of customer. That may be a simple need and you have to fulfill that need before going for the design. So this is the first and important step. Then next is the problem definition. Problem definition consists of explanation of the complete need in the proper way. There is actually one format to define the problem. See why we are doing this project, why we are designing this project. In the problem definition, we have to explain the need of that product design. We have to explain uh, this project will impact create it will create impact on the market in the proper way, how it is necessary, how it can be sold. All these things we have to explain in the problem definition. So problem, that means your product. इथं प्रॉब्लेम ह्या शब्दाचा अर्थ असा आहे की तुमचं प्रोडक्ट डिझाईन. हे प्रॉब्लेम म्हणजे असा तुम्ही त्याचा शब्दशः अर्थ घेऊ नका की ते तुम्हाला कुठंतरी न्यूमरिकल वगैरे असं सॉल्व्ह करायचं असं नाहीये. प्रॉब्लेम डेफिनेशन मीन्स त्या प्रॉब्लेमवर तुम्ही काम करणार आहात. यू आर गोइंग टू वर्क ऑन दॅट प्रॉब्लेम. सो दॅट इज द मिनिंग ऑफ प्रॉब्लेम डेफिनेशन. So properly you have to define the objective of your project. You have to define the steps that you are going to follow in your project or product design, and then you have to define the scope for your project and what results you expect or what output you expect from this project or product design. So all these things you have to mention in the problem definition. Now next thing, there are three steps and these are keeps in the design. First is the synthesis, second is the analysis and optimization, third is the evaluation. So what is the synthesis, what is analysis, optimization, and what is evaluation? So in the synthesis, we are going to define the dimensions of your project or your product, whether it is as per the norms of the design or not. Suppose you are designing one adjustable chair. Nowadays, most of the people they use the adjustable chair. So whether it is as per the standards of ergonomics, म्हणजे एखादा माणूस त्याच्यावर व्यवस्थित कम्फर्टेबली बसू शकतो का, ती वापरू शकतो का, दॅट इज व्हॉट द ergonomics. त्याच्यानंतर aesthetic, वेदर इट लुक्स aesthetically गुड ऑर नॉट, ह्याचं पण तुम्ही खात्री करणार आहे. आणि ह्या सगळ्यानंतर तुम्हाला शेवटी डायमेन्शन्स डिफाईन करायचे असतात. यू नीड टू डिफाईन दी डायमेन्शन्स ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. But while defining the dimensions, you have to go through a cycle. What is that cycle? Deciding a dimension is not a simple and one step task. You have to go through a cycle. So, what is that cycle? So, in that cycle, the step is analysis and optimization. This is what analysis and optimization. So, in the analysis and optimization, you will test the design, the projected dimensions, approximate dimensions you might have taken, or you have done some theoretical calculations, or on the basis of some thumb rules or some judgments, you have decided some dimensions. So after deciding these dimensions, we have to go for the analysis. Indirectly, I will call it as a testing of your design. So in this step, you are going to test your design. In the analysis step, you are going to test that design. And what is the optimization? So optimization, it means that you are going to optimize, means minimum requirement of that project. You are going to minimize the requirements of that product. For example, let us see one example and understand. While designing a spur gear, the phase speed of that spur gear, you take 8 times module to 12 times the module. मग याच्यामधला जर मीन तुम्ही घेतला तर ते 10 टाइम्स मॉड्यूल होतं. तर ते काय झाली, मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट झाली. सो मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट दॅट सॅटिस्फाईज द need of the project, that is called as optimization. So if you find your design has become over, or the value of factor of safety is over, and it is highly weighted, so there you have to go for changing of the structure or changing of the dimensions. So that is called as the optimization. So firstly, to do the analysis, if you find some problems, you have to go for the optimization. And after all these things, you have to go for the evaluation. Evaluation means what? The whatever design you have finalized, you have to evaluate it, you have to check its performance on the basis of different parameters. So for example, factor of safety, applying the different loads, durability of your project, probability of failure of that project, etc. Many parameters are there to check the evaluation of the design, and you have to go through all these parameters. In this case, if you find there is some problem in evaluation, then once again you have to start from the synthesis. If you go to the synthesis, you have to improve the analysis and optimization. Once again, you have to evaluate. Once again, if you find a problem in evaluation, then once again you have to go to synthesis, then go to the analysis optimization, and then evaluation. So this is a cyclic process. Many times I told this thing to the students that a design is a cyclic process. Now, in this process, how we have implemented a CAD, computer aided design, or their softwares, how we have implemented. First thing is that geometric modeling we have to implement. We have to implement for synthesis. Modeling means what? We are going to use softwares like CATIA, ProE, Unigraphics. So these are the famous CAD software, and nowadays, SolidWork or Solid Edge, this is also a good famous software. So there we use the CAD software. Then in engineering analysis we use lot of softwares. For example, we use the ANSYS softwares, then Nastran, LS Dyna. So these this list I will discuss later on. But in the engineering analysis, apart from these CAE softwares, I will use simply a Microsoft Excel, Minitab, such data analysis softwares we use for the analysis. Then in design review and evaluation, that is done simply or by taking the judgment from the expert of the design. So there, design review and evaluation is also important. And when you finalize design review and evaluation, we have to go through automated drafting. So there may use once again CAD softwares like AutoCAD, which is very simplest and easiest software nowadays. Automated drafting we can do, and finally we can go for the presentation of your product. Finally you can go for the presentation of your product. So this is what a simply design process in product design. Now we will see a product cycle, and in the product cycle how we can implement a CAD CAM and CAE softwares. How we can implement a CAD CAM and CAE softwares, this also we will see. This is a product cycle. Is it visible to you? हे दिसतंय का?
दिसतंय.
Okay, thank you. In the product cycle, the first step is the product concept. A product concept, I told you, it starts from the need of the customer. It starts from the need, and you have to recognize the need, and you have to put the product concept. For example, as I told you, the example of mobile stands. Nowadays these are sold in the market in the huge quantity, because it has become need of the world to use the mobile stands, and these are available in different designs. हे जे मोबाईल स्टँड विकले जातात ते वेगवेगळ्या डिझाईन्स अवेलेबल झालेले आहेत. तुम्ही जर 2 वर्षापूर्वीचं चित्र पाहिलं तर एवढे इतक्या क्वांटिटी मध्ये आपल्याला मोबाईल स्टँड मार्केटमध्ये दिसत नव्हते, पण आता ते भरपूर यायला लागलेले आहेत आणि त्याची डिफरंट व्हरायटीज पण यायला लागलेली आहेत. सो product concept is that we have to hold a mobile. This is a product concept. This is a product concept. Basic objective, holding of the mobile. This is a product concept. So product concept is common, but the variety in the design is different. Listen, product concept is common, but variety in the product is different. So this is what a product concept. Then we have to switch over to design engineering. In the design engineering, all the steps that I have told you before 5 minutes, that all steps we have to carry out. Then drafting will be done by using some CAD softwares. Then process planning is also very important. In the process planning, you have to decide the each step in the manufacturing of that product. Obviously you will go to the manufacturing, what are the necessary equipments you need, what is the necessary raw materials, and their flow is to be streamlined. तर ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्ही स्ट्रीमलाईन करून घेतल्या पाहिजे आहेत, आणि ते प्रोसेस प्लॅनिंग मध्ये येत. सो प्रोसेस प्लॅनिंग it cannot be told in 1 or 2 minutes. It takes hours and hours to explain the process planning. पण तुम्हाला मी थोडक्यात सांगतो. सध्या सॅप नावाचं एक सॉफ्टवेअर आहे, त्याच्यानंतर आपलं सिंपल मायक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही प्रोसेस प्लॅनिंग करू शकता. आणि अजून एक एक्झाम्पल, यू माइट हॅव लर्न प्रोसेस शीट डिझाईन इन सेकंड इयर फॉर मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. ते सुद्धा तुम्ही शिकलेले असाल, आणि ते सुद्धा प्रोसेस प्लॅनिंग मध्येच येतं. सो each step is to be streamlined in process planning. All things must be streamlined, planned, and these must be executed. And for that purpose there is a standard process also. तुम्ही जर सॅप सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये गेला तर तुम्हाला तिथे स्टँडर्ड प्रोसेस, स्टँडर्ड प्लॅनिंग सुद्धा मिळेल. आणि वेगवेगळ्या MNC कंपनीचं प्रोसेस प्लॅनिंग जे असतं ते कस्टमाइज्ड असतं. It is as per their setups, as per their requirement, as per their capacity of the plant. So process planning is a vast concept, and that we will learn ahead also, I think, in the chapter number 3, computer aided process planning. Then production scheduling. Production scheduling is also done by using CAM or CAE software, and also SAP is used for preparing a schedule. In the production schedule, lots of steps are there, starting from the collection of raw material to process it, and then actual production we have to do as per the schedule. Then quality control. Quality control means we have to check the require whether our manufactured product is fulfilling the requirements of customer or not. We have to check it. We have to क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय इट. ते तुम्हाला क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय केलं पाहिजे. तुम्ही ते चेक केलं पाहिजे की तुम्ही मॅन्युफॅक्चर केलेला प्रोडक्ट कस्टमरची रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफाईल करतोय का नाही. See, most of the students have confusion about what is the quality. Quality, it means the accuracy in the design or accuracy in generating the dimension. असं काही नाहीये. Quality means simply fitness for the purpose. Quality, it means fitness for the purpose. हे तुम्ही थोडक्यात लक्षात ठेवा. So in the fitness for the purpose, we have to just check requirements are fulfilled or not. त्याच्यासाठी मी तुम्हाला एक एक्झाम्पल देतो. There are two gears. One gear is used in the gear box and another is used in conveyor. कन्व्हेअर मध्ये गेअर वापरलेला आहे आणि स्पर गेअर बॉक्स मध्ये एक गेअर वापरलेला आहे आणि तो ऑटोमोबाईल मध्ये वापरला जातो. Actually, the gear using conveyor, it may be manufactured by a casting process, and the gear used in the gearbox of automobile, it is manufactured by manufacturing process, machining process, and that is more accurate in design. But if you discuss about the quality of the spur gear number 1 is also good, and quality of spur gear number 2, that is also good. म्हणजे दोघांच्याही क्वालिटी ज्या आहेत त्या चांगल्या आहेत. Because the gear used in the conveyor, it is fit for that purpose. Gear used in automobile gearbox, it is fit for this purpose. म्हणजे जिथं जिथं तुमचा पर्पज फुलफिल होतोय त्यावेळेस तुम्ही असं म्हणू शकता की त्या प्रोडक्टची क्वालिटी आहे, ती क्वालिटी जी आहे ती चांगली आहे. अँड दॅट इज सिम्पली व्हॉट अ क्वालिटी कंट्रोल. सो वी यूज डिफरंट instruments in our mechanical engineering for measurement of the dimensions. So that is what a quality control. Then customer and the market. This step is only used for selling your product. Then taking requirement from the market and collection of the feedbacks. This is very important. If you find something is wrong or something is objectionable in the product, then you have to go to the product concept. You have to go for variation in the design, and once again you have to launch that new product in the market. तर असं काही घडताना आपल्याला दिसून येतं प्रोडक्ट सायकल मध्ये. नाव दिस इज अ कन्व्हेन्शनल प्रोसेस इन द प्रोडक्ट सायकल. आता याच्यामध्ये कसं पुढे जाता येईल आपल्याला बाय युजिंग CAD CAM CAE. This is a chart shows the product cycle by using CAD CAM CAE. Just wait, I will enlarge this diagram. I think it is visible now. डायग्राम दिसते का सगळ्यांना? हॅलो, डायग्राम दिसते का?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
दिसते.
Now here you can see this is a product design, but here we have used CAD CAM CAE softwares, CAD softwares, CAM softwares, and CAE softwares. Now, in the product concept and design engineering, computer aided design is used. Means CATIA, ProE, or Unigraphics, SolidWorks, Solid Edge. These used in product concept and design engineering. Now you can see in the drafting, in process planning, computer aided drafting and documentation. So this related to these softwares are used with, for example, SAP software or Microsoft Excel, and lot of softwares are also available which are customized, आणि ते कंपनीने काय केले असतात, त्यांच्या त्यांच्या रिक्वायरमेंट नुसार ते सॉफ्टवेअर डेव्हलपर कडून बनवून घेतलेले असतात. त्याच्यानंतर हे एक आहे प्रोडक्शन शेड्युलिंग. आता या प्रोडक्शन शेड्युलिंग मध्ये computerized scheduling, material requirement planning, and shop floor control. तर हे सगळं शेड्युलिंग जे आहे, all these scheduling is done by using softwares like SAP or Microsoft Excel. See, as per my observation, MNC companies they use softwares like SAP for computerized scheduling, but the small scale industry or medium scale industries, they use simply a Microsoft Excel for production scheduling or requirement planning. Then computer controlled robots and machines. So production is done by using computer controlled robots and machine. If you see the videos on YouTube, you will see, I have seen that video where assembly line is shown and different robots are performing building operations on that chassis. And there are, you can use CNC machine, NC machines, or DNC system for production purpose. So manufacturing process has become automated, and these are simply robots, computer controlled robots and machines. Then computer aided quality control. So most of the CNC machines, they have implemented new feature in their machining process. What is there? If you manufacture product by using CNC or NC control, nowadays CNC is mostly used. Dimensions of that products are sensed, and these are inspected by using machine itself. In previous days, we use micrometer, vernier caliper for measuring the dimension, and so other rest of the all devices in the metrology. But nowadays these dimensions are sensed by the machine itself. That feature is added. So for that purpose, laser lights or laser beams are used, and these beams capture the photograph of your manufactured component, and their dimensions are printed on the paper, and you can go for the inspection of that product. So in this way, quality in the manufacturing process is controlled. So one simple thumb rule is used in the quality control. So on the CNC machine, you have to manufacture one component. You can check their the dimensions manually, and you have to approve that component it is fit for the use. Now you can deliver it to the customer. तर हे असा पहिल्यांदा रूल असतो. आता एक कॉम्पोनंट एखाद्या प्रोग्रामनी चांगला आणि ॲक्युरेट मॅन्युफॅक्चर झालेला आहे, तर उरलेले पण तसेच मॅन्युफॅक्चर होतील. सो फॉर दॅट पर्पज you can manufacture thousands of components on one CNC machine, and definitely these components will be as per the requirements of customer. म्हणजे हे कॉम्पोनंट्स नक्कीच त्या कस्टमरच्या रिक्वायरमेंट प्रमाणे बनवले गेलेले असतील. याचं कारण काय, जेव्हा तुम्ही पहिला कॉम्पोनंटच त्याची क्वालिटी टेस्ट केली, तर उरलेल्या 1000 कॉम्पोनंटची क्वालिटी सुद्धा टेस्ट करण्याची तुम्हाला गरज नाही. कारण की त्या मशीन मध्ये तुम्ही तसा कॉम्प्युटर प्रोग्रामच दिलेला आहे. सो दॅट इज कन्फर्मेटिव्ह प्रोसेस. Then in the customer and market, all these things are nowadays done by using social media itself, or some marketing digital marketing platforms are used in the to reach to the customers and for marketing purpose. Also electronically feedbacks are also collected, and this feedback analysis is done by using some computers or internet facility. E-marketing is a new funda that has arrived 6 years ago, and nowadays it is implemented everywhere. So e-marketing has become a heart of selling nowadays. ई-मार्केटिंग मुळे तुमचा प्रॉडक्ट सेल होतो, तुमचे फीडबॅक पण तिथे कलेक्ट होत असतात. त्याच्यानंतर ऍडव्हान्टेजेस ऑफ कॅड कॅम सीएई हे बघण्याच्या आधी आता तुम्ही काय करा, आधी तुमचे रोल नंबर जे आहेत ते चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये टाईप करा. मी 2 मिनिट वाट बघतो. ठीक आहे, रोल नंबर टाईप करून झालेले आहे. आपण अटेंडन्स घेताना अशी कधीही रॅन्डमलीच घेणार आहोत. म्हणजे असं काही नाही की सुरुवातीला आणि शेवटला रॅन्डमली कधीही मध्ये एखादा बीट थांबून आपण अटेंडन्स घेणार आहोत. आणि दुसरी एक अनाउन्समेंट अशी आहे, आफ्टर completion of this lecture you go to the Moodle server and solve quiz number 1 on the chapter number 1. ती जी क्विज दिलेली आहे ती सॉल्व करा. इफ यू वॉन्ट टू टेक दी हेल्प यू कॅन गो फॉर दी एमसीक्यूज ऑफ चॅप्टर नंबर 1. चॅप्टर नंबर 1 चे एमसीक्यू सुद्धा मूडलच्या आपल्या अनाउन्समेंट सेक्शन्स मध्ये अपलोड केलेले आहेत चॅप्टर वाईज. यू कॅन गो अँड चेक देअर. Now we will switch over to the advantages of CAD CAM CAE. What is the advantage of CAD CAM CAE? Designs have more standardization because all the standard criterias are included in software itself, in CAD software, in CAM software, in CAE. So designs have become more standardization, because in previous days most of the design engineer have used thumb rules. एक ठोकताळ्याने त्यांनी अनेक वेळा डिझाईन केलेलं आहे आणि ते सक्सेसफुल झालं होतं, बिकॉज दे वेर एक्सपर्ट अँड experienced people, and their expertise and experience is replaced by softwares of CAD CAM CAE. But it has limitation that we will discuss afterwards. CAD is a faster and accurate method of designing components or product. Obviously, in the computer aided design means in CATIA software, within 10 minutes you can generate a model of the component, and that will be accurate. Are you getting? Then in softwares like ANSYS, you can go for the design evaluation in 1 hour, 2 hour. So it has a faster and accurate method of designing. Then CAD helps to reduce the engineering personal requirements. So personal requirements, what does it mean? Um, you will take one sheet, you will start drawing on that sheet. You need some drafters. All these are the what personal requirements, negligible nowadays. So CAD directly helps to generate the model. One more thing, what is the personal requirement? I will give you one example. If you want to draw a gearbox in CATIA or SolidWorks software, you will start from the scratch. You will go to the drawing box. You will draw one spur gear, then shaft, then bearing. All these things you will do. But nowadays ऑल these components are ready made available in the software. हे जे सगळे कॉम्पोनंट्स आहेत हे रेडीमेड अवेलेबल आहेत. त्यामुळे तुम्हाला एखादा गिअर बॉक्स जरी ड्रॉ करायचा असेल सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये, तुम्हाला फक्त असेंब्लीचं काम करायचं आहे. म्हणजे काय झालं थोडक्यात, इंजिनिअरिंग पर्सनल रिक्वायरमेंट्स आर रिड्युस्ड. दिस इज अ पर्सनल रिक्वायरमेंट. सो यू डोंट नीड टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दी स्क्रॅच. असा एक फायदा तुम्हाला इथं कॅडचा झालेला आहे. त्याच्यानंतर इट इम्प्रूव्ह दी अॅक्युरेसी ऑफ डिझाईन. तर हे बाय डिफॉल्ट आलेलेच आहे. बिकॉज इवन यू कॅन कंट्रोल दी टॉलरन्सेस इन दी डिझाईन प्रोसेस. ते पण आहे. त्याच्यानंतर आपण 3D प्रिंटरचं जर एक एक्झाम्पल घेतलं, most accurate manufacturing is a 3D printing technology. So whenever you draw one component in CATIA, SolidWorks, SolidWorks सॉफ्टवेअर, कुठल्याही सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये जर तुम्ही एखादा कॉम्पोनंट ड्रॉ केला आहे, इफ यू सेव्ह दॅट कॉम्पोनंट इन एसटीएल फॉर्मॅट, डॉट एस टी एल हा एक एक्सटेन्शन आहे, ते सुद्धा आपण आता पुढे डिस्कस करणार आहोत. तर तो कॉम्पोनंट तुम्ही 3D प्रिंटरवर प्रिंट करू शकता विथ द अॅक्युरेसी ऑर by some reduced dimensions, or you can generate its accurate prototype. त्याचा तुम्ही accurate prototype जो आहे तो जनरेट करू शकता. असा फायदा तुम्हाला त्याचा होताना दिसून येतो, accuracy of the design. And next advantage, it improves, a component can be easily drafted after designing because of its associatively. म्हणजे जसं तुम्हाला मी सांगितलं, तुम्हाला गिअर बॉक्स जर ड्रॉ करायचा असेल तर तुम्ही स्पर गिअर तुम्हाला डायरेक्ट मिळतो आहे, बेरिंग मिळते आहे, शाफ्ट मिळत आहे. यू जस्ट हाऊ टू गो फॉर दी असेंब्ली. त्यामुळे काय झालेलं आहे, कॉम्पोनंट कॅन बी इझिली ड्राफ्टेड आफ्टर 3 dimensional modeling. You can generate its front view, side view, and top view in one click. This is the advantage. I am repeating. After drawing its a 3D component, you can generate front view, side view, and top view. हे तुम्हाला इतकं सोपं झालेलं आहे आता. त्याच्यानंतर several designs and manufacturing factors can be considered simultaneously and thus can be designed concurrently. So several design and manufacture factors you can consider. डिझाईन मध्ये सुद्धा तुम्ही एकापेक्षा जास्त पॅरामीटर घेऊ शकता. मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग मध्ये सुद्धा एकापेक्षा जास्त पॅरामीटर घेऊ शकता. जसं की फॉर एक्झाम्पल मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग मध्ये आरपीएम आहे, त्यानंतर फीड रेट आहे. दीज आर द पॅरामीटर्स ऑफ द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस यू कॅन टेक अदर पॅरामीटर्स ऑल्सो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल डायनामिक फोर्सेस ऍक्टिंग ऑन दी कॉम्पोनंट, हे सुद्धा तुम्ही लक्षात घेऊ शकता. देन इम्प्रूव्ड इंजिनिअरिंग प्रोडक्टिव्हिटी, हे तर नक्कीच होणार आहे. अँड बेटर डिझाईन्स आर प्रोव्हाइडेड इन कॅड कॅम सीए. सो दीज आर द ऍडव्हान्टेजेस. देन डिसएडव्हान्टेजेस ऑफ कॅड कॅम सीए काय आहे? Softwares and equipments are very expensive. This is universally accepted. If you go to purchase CAM or CAE software in the lakhs, these are available. म्हणजे तुम्हाला 1 लाखापेक्षा कमी तर ते शक्यतो मिळणार नाहीत. जर तुम्हाला तसं पाहिजे असेल तर तुम्हाला काहीतरी कस्टमाइज्ड रिक्वायरमेंट्स द्यावे लागतील. यू नीड टू गिव्ह सम customized requirements for purchasing these softwares, and you can buy only one license. So these are very expensive. For your kind information, I just want to tell you, we have the license of many CAD CAM and CAE softwares. First thing, we have license of CATIA software, ProE software, then ANSYS software, then that Nastran software, which is used for analysis purpose. त्याच्यानंतर आपल्याकडे AutoCADचे लायसन्स आहेत. So all these licensed copies are available with us, CATIA, ProE, ANSYS. So you can use this software for your project. Even though these are expensive, we have the bulk of quantity of these licenses, around 20 to 25 copies of licenses are available with us. So these are actually useful for students and their course. They need to train the staff. This is also very important. See, nowadays CAD softwares you can use and you can learn on your own, but CAE software is needing a special training because lots of users are there, but problem solvers are not available. मला काय म्हणायचं की एक्सपर्ट जे आहेत ते फार कमी आहेत सीएई आणि कॅम ह्या फील्डमध्ये. कॅड मध्ये जरा बऱ्यापैकी सॅच्युरेशन आहे, पण त्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा काही प्रॉब्लेम्स असतील तर ते सुद्धा एका एक्सपर्टाइजला सॉल्व्ह होतात. त्यामुळे ट्रेनिंग इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट असं आपल्याला म्हणता येईल. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ड्यू टू यूज ऑफ सीएनसी, एनसी आणि डीएनसी हे तर होणारच आहे. पण मला हे अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट म्हणणं जरा योग्य पण वाटत नाही. इफ यू यूज द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग, इफ यू इन्क्रीज द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग सेक्टर्स, you may avoid unemployment even though you use CNC, NC or DNC technologies. असे ऍडव्हान्टेज आणि डिसएडव्हान्टेज आहे. दिस इज अ लिस्ट ऑफ कॅड कॅम अँड सीएई सॉफ्टवेअर. ही जी लिस्ट आहे ही लिस्ट आपण आता नेक्स्ट लेक्चर मध्ये डिस्कस करूया आणि त्या प्रत्येक सॉफ्टवेअरचा यूज जो आहे तो पण आपण डिस्कस करूया. आता मला वाटतं फक्त 10 मिनिटं राहिलेली आहेत लेक्चरला, तर तुम्ही मूडल सॉफ्टवेअर वर जावा. मूडल सर्व्हरवर आपली जी क्विज नंबर 1 ठेवलेली आहे ती क्विज नंबर 1 तुम्ही सॉल्व्ह करा. So all students are requested to go to the Moodle, solve quiz number 1. You have to solve that quiz number 1 in this week itself. हा रविवार संपण्याच्या आधीच तुम्हाला ती क्विज सॉल्व्ह करायची आहे आणि असाइनमेंट जी दिलेली आहे ती तुम्ही चॅप्टर संपल्यानंतर सॉल्व्ह करून सबमिट करू शकता. कोण लेट एंट्री झाली असेल तर तुम्ही तुमचे रोल नंबर जे आहे ते इथं टाईप करू शकता. दिस लेक्चर इज कन्क्लुडेड नाउ.